Hello, welcome to another episode of Ask Me Anything, but before we start the video make sure you are subscribed to our channel. Today we will be answering to 21 the most commonly asked question on Earth and outer space. Hope you will enjoy. Question number 1. How long until Earth dies? By that point, all life on the Earth will be extinct. The most probable fate of the planet is absorption by the sun in about 7.5 billion years, after the star has entered the red giant phase and expanded beyond the planet's current orbit. Number 2. How long can we live on Earth? Beginning around 5 billion years from now, the sun will expand, becoming a swollen star called a red giant. By 7.5 billion years in the future, its surface will be past where Earth's orbit is now. So the expanding sun will engulf and destroy the Earth. Number 3. How the Earth will die. 5 or so billion years from now, Earth's present orbit won't be a good place to be as the sun swells dramatically before dying to its white dwarf stage. Best hope whoever is living here then is smart enough to move themselves or move the Earth. Number 4. How long is the Earth? Using those measurements, the equatorial circumference of Earth is about 24,900 miles, 40,070 kilometers. However, from pole to pole, the meridional circumference, Earth is only 24,812 miles, 39,931 kilometers, around. This shape, caused by the flattening at the poles, is called an oblate spheroid. Number 5. What year will the sun explode? The sun is now in the middle of its life cycle and will explode in about 4 to 5 billion years. In the few hundred million years before the explosion, it will swell up and become a red giant as big as the Earth's orbit. It will therefore swallow the Earth. Number 6. How long will there be life on Earth? Earth could continue to host life for at least another 1.75 billion years, as long as nuclear holocaust, an errant asteroid or some other disaster doesn't intervene, a new study calculates. But even without such dramatic doomsday scenarios, astronomical forces will eventually render the planet uninhabitable. Number 7. Can we run out of water? No, the Earth will not run out of water. That's because the amount of water is always the same, it just changes in form. Water from oceans, lakes and rivers evaporates into the atmosphere. There it becomes clouds and returns to Earth as rain or snow. Number 8. Do stars die? Star death. Most stars take millions of years to die. When a star like the sun has burned all of its hydrogen fuel, it expands to become a red giant. This may be millions of kilometers across, big enough to swallow the planets Mercury and Venus. Number 9. Can a planet explode? As far as astronomers know, there is no internal mechanism or other phenomenon that could ever cause a planet to fly apart. Contrary to science fiction, planets are stable, and causing one to explode would require some chemical or nuclear process which can provide an explosive punch of energy. Number 10. How long is a day on Earth exactly? You're right that a sidereal day is about 23 hours, 56 minutes, 4 seconds. But this is not a day in the everyday sense. A sidereal day is how long it takes the Earth, on average, to make one rotation relative to the faraway stars and other galaxies in the sky. Number 11. Can the sun turn into a black hole? Only stars with very large masses can become black holes. Our sun, for example, is not massive enough to become a black hole. 4 billion years from now, when the sun runs out of the available nuclear fuel in its core, our sun will die a quiet death. Stars of this type end their history as white dwarf stars. Number 12. What is the maximum age for a human being? Using maximum reported age at death data, the Einstein researchers put the average maximum human lifespan at 115 years, a calculation allowing for record oldest individuals occasionally living longer or shorter than 115 years. Gene Calment, they concluded, was a statistical outlier. Number 13. Can a supernova destroy our solar system? However, were a supernova to go off within about 30 light years of us, that would lead to major effects on the Earth, possibly mass extinctions. X-rays and more energetic gamma rays from the supernova could destroy the ozone layer that protects us from solar ultraviolet rays. Number 14. Can the planets collide? Our solar system has a potentially violent future. New computer simulations reveal a slight chance that a disruption of planetary orbits could lead to a collision of Earth with Mercury, Mars, or Venus in the next few billion years. Despite its diminutive size, Mercury poses the greatest risk to the solar system's order. Number 15. How many hours are in a day and a night? Even if day and night aren't exactly equal on the day of the equinox, there are days when day and night are both very close to 12 hours. However, this date depends on the latitude and can vary by as much as several weeks from place to place. Number 16. How long is a day in the sun? For Earth, that is about 23 hours and 56 minutes, or 24 hours, if you round up. But even this solution to the question depends on where one is standing on the sun, as different parts of the sun rotate at different speeds. At the equator, it would take approximately 24.5 Earth days, while at the poles about 34 Earth days. Number 17. How hot is supernova? It's right here on Earth at the Large Hadron Collider, LHC. When they smash gold particles together, for a split second, the temperature reaches 7.2 trillion degrees Fahrenheit. That's hotter than a supernova explosion. Number 18. What is the biggest thing in the universe? For years, astronomers were convinced that a structure known as the Sloan Great Wall was the biggest known structure in the universe. This vast cluster of galaxies and other cosmic matter is a mind-boggling 1.4 billion light-years across. Number 19. What is the hottest star in the universe? Eta Carinae could be as large as 180 times the radius of the sun, and its surface temperature is 36,000 to 40,000 Kelvin. Just for comparison, 40,000 Kelvin is about 72,000 degrees F. So it's the blue hypergiants, like Eta Carinae, which are probably the hottest stars in the universe. Number 20. Which is the coldest star? What's more, the new star may not hold its coldest title for long. Scientists with NASA's Spitzer Space Telescope are working to confirm an even cooler brown dwarf with possible surface temperatures dipping down to a balmy 86 degrees F, 30 degrees Celsius. Number 21. Which planet has the shortest day, and how long is it? The planet Jupiter has the shortest day of all the 8 major planets in the solar system. It spins around on its axis once every 9 hr 55 minutes 29.69 seconds. Jupiter has a small axial tilt of only 3.13 degrees, meaning it has little seasonal variation during its 11.86 year-long orbit of the Sun. End is not here. We will be uploading more very soon, so stay tuned for that. Did you enjoy this episode? Make sure to leave a like, share and subscribe. Okay, bye, see you next time.